Traveling Through the Air, Naveen Sullivan. The author, Naveen Sullivan, a writer and publisher, usually writes on scientific subjects in his progress in the modern world. He explains in simple language many things which we generally tend to consider too scientific or too technical. Outline of the lesson. Introduction. Man's experiments in the art of flying. Parts of an aeroplane, engine and their position and functions. Various controls for guiding the aeroplane, radio and radar transmitter and their functions. Difference between helicopters and aeroplanes. Conclusion. Gist of the lesson. The aeroplane is man's trump over natural surroundings. It helps him fly at the speed of sound. Aeroplanes have a body called fuselage, with wings at the sides up and a tail with two wings at the back. The engines are usually in or underneath the wings, but in some of the newest planes they are placed by each side of the fuselage. There are two kinds of engine: the piston engine with propellers and the jet engine without propeller. The turbo engine has a propeller as well as a jet plane. Propeller engines work well at low speed, jet engines at higher speed, and turboprop engines at both speeds. The pilot has controls like elevators, the radar, and LRAs for controlling the aeroplane. The aeroplanes are so shaped that they move easily as possible through the air. The pilot uses the radio transmitter and the radar transmitter in guiding the aeroplane. Helicopters are different from ordinary planes. They do not have fixed wings, they can go straight up and down, and so they do not need runways. Airway make the world smaller by bringing people together. Summary. Traveling Through Air, Naveen Sullivan. Introduction. In this extract, Traveling Through the Air, taken from his book Progress in the Modern World, Naveen Sullivan deals with design an aeroplane, its various parts and their functions and the differences between helicopter and an aeroplane. Man's experiments. In the past, man dreamed of flying with the help of artificial wings and gas-filled balloons. The man found aeroplanes to go at the speed of sound. Modern aeroplanes are made of metal. Light metals such as aluminum are used to save weight. Steel, titanium are used for very speed aeroplanes. Engines in aeroplane. Aeroplanes have a body called fuselage with wings at the sides and a tail with two small wings at the back. The engines are in different places in different kinds of aeroplanes. Very often they are underneath the wings, but in some of the newest aeroplanes they are placed on each side of the fuselage near the tail. The pilot lets the engine pull aeroplanes forwards around the ground. The air pushes upwards underneath them. It pushes so strongly and the aeroplane is lifted to the air and flies. Kinds of engine and their functions. There are two kinds of engines: the piston engine with propellers and the jet engine without propellers. The turboprop engine has a propeller as well as jet engine. Propeller engines work well at low speed, jet engine work better high speeds. Turboprop engines work well at both low and higher speeds, but they cannot move aeroplane along as part few jet engines. Various controls for guiding the aeroplanes. The pilot has various controls for guiding the aeroplane. There are hinged pieces called elevators at the back of the tailplane and the rudder of the tailplane. The elevators are turned up and or down to make the aeroplane climb or drive. The rudder is turned to the right or to the left, make aeroplane turn to the right or the left. There are flaps called ailerons at the back of the wings. If the pilot turns one of the ailerons and the wing up and one on the other wing down, the aeroplane flies one wing lower than the other. Designing aeroplanes. Fast aeroplanes are streamlined. They are so shaped that they move as easily as possible through the air. In designing aeroplanes, their exact models are made and placed in wind tunnels and are specially shaped to avoid resistance to air. Radio transmitters and radar transmitters. The pilot uses radio and the radar in guiding the airliner. He uses the radio transmitter to find out where he is at any given moment. Radar beams give warning of any mountain ahead or other places. At an airport, there are radar transmitters. They are used to show the men in the control room where planes are as they approach the airfield. At night, lights on the ground show where the runways are. In bad weather, he is guided by the controller or by special radar and special instruments. The pilot, the controller, always talk to each other in English. Difference between helicopters and aeroplanes. Helicopters different from aeroplanes. Helicopters do not have wings. There is a great horizontal propeller called a rotor above fuselage. The blades of the rotor are really the helicopter's wings. The angle of the rotor blades can be changed to pull the helicopter sideways or forwards or backwards. Helicopters can go straight up or down and therefore do not need runways like ordinary planes. They can lift the wounded people from the forest or a sinking boat. Conclusion. Today most countries have their own airlines connecting them to the rest of the world. Airways help to make the world smaller by bringing people together. The easy is couched in the simplicity of language. Even those who do not know much of science can follow this article.